Today we will talk little about the Prajnaparamita. So Prajnaparamita is the first Mahayana Sutra, which taught by the Shakyamuni. So before Prajnaparamita, there is Buddhism, so never taught the any Mahayana teachings. So that time, then this is the right time, as Shakyamuni knows this is the right time to teach the Mahayana. But if he will teach direct Mahayana words, so the Hinayana, which he already started, and there is many followers, so they have no capacity to understanding this, and they all are going to, surprise, or they doubt, because Buddha will talking another things now. So therefore, then Buddha has sitting in the meditation, and at the same time he is a follower, and who is the Bodhisattva, the great Bodhisattva, Avalokiteshvara, is sitting in the meditation at the Vajra Peak mountain, just near the Bodh Gaya. Gridra Kuti, so that is the place. So they are doing meditation, and then great Shuruwaka, Shariputra is also in the meditation, on the concentration. So then all others are doing meditation, and then Buddha really came the time to open the Mahayana teachings on the world. So by teaching himself, he feel it is not a comfortable one, because what he taught before, and it is a completely different course. So therefore, by the concentration, meditation's energy, so he make to talk the word from the Avalokiteshvara and from the Shariputra. He gave his attention for them to talk there. So these two people is become like his loudspeaker or his tape record. So they start to talk about the Prajnaparamita. When they discuss, when they talk, then Buddha says, that is right. This is complete right. Now we must follow this one also. This is our, Buddhism's one course. And when it says like this, then all the 10 direction, Buddha, Bodhisattvas, everybody got the announcement. Yeah, now this is the thing. So, like yesterday and the day before yesterday, all the time we are talking into the, Mahayana's theory, and in the Mahayana also we are talking about the, Ati Yoga's path. So we are trying to understanding the not only the word meanings. We like to understanding the meaning or the essence. Why is talking like this? Essence. So to knowing the essence of that is called the inner meaning. So we will talk little short introduction about the Prajnaparamita, not outer meaning, inner meaning. Just the outer meaning is Prajnaparamita is the Buddhism. In the Buddhism, then this is the Mahayana's first sutra, and which taught by the Shakyamuni at Giridhar Kuti, like that is the thing. So, inner meaning. So this Prajnaparamita. Prajnaparamita means the talking about the 6 paramitas. Real is 6 paramita, as we already know: generosity, morality, effort. We talk several times. So that 6 paramitas counting, we all know. But taking responsibility, we all are aware. It is little far, it's difficulty to take risk. So that 6 paramitas. So how to use proper way the 6 paramitas. So how to meditate on this, how to do the practical way work. So Buddha taught, then there is a stanza, I think, shalok is a stanza. 4 lines is called in Sanskrit shalok, 1 shalok. Stanzas. Yeah, stanzas. So there is a Tongtra Java. So real the discussion is 100,000 stanzas. That is called the Prajnaparamita stroke. So then they condensed, they made short. So then there is 100 stanzas. So 100 stanza has a capacity to control all the talks. Tongtra Java. First is like this. So this is the just starting, and this is the that is called Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra means the very essence. So just reading this is very fantastic. It is saying no eyes, no nose, no ear, like these things. But then why we are saying like this? Then we have to think. Then all this Prajnaparamita is talking about the Buddha's source, from where you will grow the Buddha, from where you are going to finding the Buddha, from where you are going to finding the enlightenment. So therefore, second name of the Prajnaparamita is, then we are saying Yum, means mother of the Buddha, who is giving the birth for the Buddha. So Buddha itself sound Buddha in Sanskrit. So it is really giving the meaning is Dharmakaya. So we are taking birth Dharmakaya. Who is the mother of Dharmakaya? So talking about that mother, who has capacity to give the birth of the Dharmakaya or the enlightenment. So we are talking about that. So that itself is, that itself is selfless, colorless, shapeless. So we are talking 2-3 days, we are talking about our mind. So our mind has the Buddha essence. So who is going enlightenment? This very mind is going enlightenment. When it is going to purifying all the delusions, it is become pure, then itself is Buddha. So Buddha's mother is this mind which we have. That mind has the capacity to give the enlightenment. Not outside. Not anything is left outside. So to make this enlightenment, to purify that, to make this usable, so then there is a technique or the work activities, how it will bring into the work. So that time, then we have to depend in the outer Buddha, who is a symbol for us, for the Buddha, outer Buddha. We must have a full devotion, full confident devotion and trust for the other Buddha. So by getting that, then you are getting the capacity to understanding the self Buddha. Without that effort, then nothing is going to happen. We have Buddha essence and we will say, oh, I have Buddha essence. Okay, we have. You are saying true, but what you will do with that? You are roaming in the 6 realms, continues, and you have, then what you have to do? If it is no use, then what you have to do? So to make this use, then what you need? Then need to depend something to need connected. Like the crystal stone example, crystal stone has the rainbow colors there. Until the sunlight will touch there, it never working. You never see the a rainbow manifesting from the crystal stone. So there is some connection. So connection we are making the outer Buddha. We believe, we trust, and really we will prove our trust. When full trust is proved, then you will find that you are inner Buddha. So Prajnaparamita is, talking about the mind's nature, our own mind's nature. So our mind's nature, you see, we never saw the mind. And I don't think that, mind has 2 feet like us. But it is always working. Free working. And very quick. It will walk 1,000 miles instantly. It is working. And we have no sign this, mind has a feet. How it is working. And we have no proof. We have no thing that we will say, oh, this is the mind's eyes. So, for, just to guide, just to growing some, faith or the interesting. So then we say, in the art or the sculpture, then making eyes here. This is wisdom eyes, like these things. So we never saw the mind's eyes, but mind is seeing everything. We are sitting here and we will see the kitchen table. You are sitting here, you can read your car's number without looking these eyes. So mind has eyes, but mind itself is not there. How many eyes he have, how many big size, is that eyes has the eyebrows or no? So like this thing, mind's nature is like that. So that very mind, if we purify in the proper way, according to the instructions, if we will purify, so really that mind is growing and it is becoming the Buddha. So Buddha's mother or the Prajnaparamita's meaning is that. And just for the sign to take the support, for temporary support, purpose of that. Without support we are not going to knowing. So with that purpose of the temporary support, so then Buddha's idea, so they made the form. So yellow lady with the 4 arms. So we are saying, oh, this is Prajnaparamita, Mother Prajnaparamita. Actually, that is our own mind's form. So mother of the Buddha, mother of the enlightenment is our own mind, this very mind. If we purify it in the right way, this very mind is going to the enlightenment. All the understanding is coming this mind, but need a teacher to make understanding. And besides this, we need the book, teacher, pen, ink, everything like these things. So finally then going to getting understanding. So that who is understanding? Understanding is not body, understanding is from the mind. Who is a PhD. At the birth time he don't know ABCD. When took the birth at that time, those PhD and doctor degrees are not knowing ABCD. When just took first birth, that time he don't know nothing. But he has all capacity. He has the mind. He has that glory mind is inside. With that body there's mind. So that mind is the mother of the PhD. So then his effort, his concentration, then that very mind is just purified and came into the understanding, is become PhD. So same case. So we are innocent now. We have the source of the enlightenment, and we should try to the right instruction and then right effort. We will do right substances. Afterward it is coming automatically. Then this very mind is going to enlightenment. There is no other thing that enlightenment. Nothing that if we will go to search, they are never finding any enlightenment. There is no way. So therefore, then here it says, Prajnaparamita, they says, our this very mind. So is now full of the, delusions, obscurations, and many faults which we done. So each fault make the, more karmic debt, all covered. So now how to bring out that? how to clean all this dust. So to clean this, then first you need the bodhichitta. Your mind should be, full of compassion. Without compassion, then there's no way to clean. First you need the water to clean dust. Then to clean quick, then we need the syrup or some, liquid to putting on that soap. So many things. First, biggest thing, most important thing is water to washing all things. Without water, how much you have, good soaps, shampoos, then you have to do nothing. So to purifying the mind, first there is no bodhicitta in bodhicitta's energy is there. Then rest how much you will, make preparation or how much you will collect. So everything is like that. So need to increase the, bodhicitta. And then we are thinking bodhicitta's source is in ourselves we have, or we have to buy some other shop, or we will learn from our friend, or some little bodhicitta I will pick from my master. Or I will try to search somewhere, maybe I am going to finding bodhicitta. Then no. Only this mind had, already we had. But we are not using, we are using that, wrong way. We have compassion, at least, how much anger man, how much wrathful man, bad man, but he have full care about his body, he is caring. He have some care about himself. So that is also the sign of the compassion. And then who is very foolish, but they have some care for the, their own child. Like the opossum, opossum animal. This is a very foolish animal. No much afraid, very foolish, but they care their child. They will care, and they are trying to get the child with food, all these things. So they have care. And a tiger like this are most wrathful animals, but they are caring food for, applying food for their child, like these things. So there is, we all have compassion, but our compassion is become partiality compassion, so therefore it is not working further. It is stuck. It has a limit. So compassion itself is attached with the mind. So mind has no limit. It means really where is mind, there is compassion. But you feel, by your ignorance mind, you feel your compassion is this much. You have love for your friend, you have no love for the enemy. This love came from where? This came from the mind. So mind is everywhere. So it means everywhere there is, and why you are feeling like that. So that is the ignorance disease. So then we have, so our full understanding capacity is lost. So we are knowing little one, that much is enough. So here saying, you should try to purify and open by the 6 paramitas. So 6 paramita, all activity of the 6 paramita must be based on the compassion. Without compassion, then you have, how much you will work in the Mahayana, there is no fruit. Without, morality, without morality, which is taught in the sutra, you have to do this, you don't do this, you have to do this, you don't do this. So it's become one book, full volume, so that is called Vinaya. So monks, nuns, they have to go through this. So that is just starting from the Hinayana. And it is, energy going into the Mahayana also, it will go. But it is moving little slow way. So that is the sutra, it's a path. So we are moving in the tantric. We like to go very quick. If we will shoot our rocket in the wrong way, then it will fall down. Easy. So very careful. so like the sutras path. If they have no good morality, no good following the right instruction of this, then they are not getting also their result, their goal, not going success. And Mahayana, if there is shortage of the compassion, bodhichitta, bodhichitta is compassion. If there is a shortage of this, then it will stuck. Then how much good car you have, but gas is finished, then it is stuck on the way. So same case. So according to the, by having compassion, then you should try to do the 6 activities. Generosity, morality, like this. We already know that. Counting we know. So I told before, there's each one 3, 3, 3 I told. So maybe you know this all. So this is the thing. So usually this, according to the Sherab Nyingbo. Sherab Nyingbo means the Heart Sutra or Prajnaparamita. According to this, then there is many activities. So when you recite this one proper way, only reading will not working. You should try to understanding by spelling the word and try to understanding the meaning and what you are saying. You should know that and go reading one time. So one time, then after this, then you use that energy to reversing your negative energies or to purifying your obscurations or to healing the other beings, other patients, to healing these, or to most great mind will able to purifying the pollutions of the mother elements Mother element means all area. So sun element like this, then we will say, then small, 1, 2 patient or one disease name to purifying that. So that is sun. Real is all elements. So like this. So there is, Japsi, Shenying, Dundok, like this, many. According to this is the root, from there then it is coming, how to healing the other. So here then, usually then, in general, then it is keeping to, reversing the negative energies. So that time also you should be very careful when you are doing some sadhana, like the Singha Mukha sadhana, like the short sadhana in our Rivosangju also, when we are doing clapping, to reversing the negative energies. So many people will misunderstanding there. Negative energy means your enemies, who is acting against you, for those to stop those, to break their hands, to destroy their weapons, destroy their energies, thinking like this. So that time is then again going wrong view. So here reversing, meaning of the reversing negative energy is, negative energy, all negative energy is our delusion, our own mind. With the delusion, then it will bringing anger, it will bringing desire, it will bringing jealous, it will bringing pride. Everything is there in our mind. So that is the biggest obstacle or negative energy for us. These three things is the, our best friend. But the greatest enemy, which stuck us to not liberate, to stay in this world, to stay in the sixth realm, to stay in samsara. And never making to try to understand how to getting out of this. If really we got understanding how to get out circle of the samsara, then there is the second duty is then how to get from the nirvana also. So not depending on both sides, then really Dharmakaya's stage is there. Then you become Buddha. All this capacity is in our this present mind. So really you are doing the right visualization of any deities. So really it appear, really it is clear appear, and there is no attachment for that. You are seeing the reality. That time who is real, who is the pure? So pure is ourself. The meditator itself is pure. So many instructions you are going to finding when you do the like the Padmasambhavas, for example, do the visualization of Padmasambhava. So you should try to visualization, yourself is Yishitsojal or the Vajra Yogini. Then front is Pema Sambhava. That, instruction is saying like that. You Yishitsojal. The front is Pema Sambhava. You not Yishitsojal. You are Lama Dawa doing the meditation of Padma Sambhava, visualization of Pema Sambhava. So, you are not a Yishitsojal. Then, this who is that one? So, this is Padma Sambhava and I am Yishitsojal. If you have the attachment mind, preparation, doing mind, grasping mind is there. I am Yishitsojal. This is Padma Sambhava in front of me. If that attachment, if you will do, if you will appear, there is some Padma Sambhava and you getting pride that I am Yishitsojal. So it's become ghost visualization. That is called wrong visualization. So you are not doing the devas, deities visualization, but you are doing the ghosts visualization. It is with the attachment. So when really you appearance the Padma Sambhava in front of you, so you are not you. You are not that person. So you are anything. You are Yishitsojal, you are Vajra Yogini, or yourself is you. So there is no you, then you are really appearancing the deity. So first we are thinking myself is me and this is my teacher. Then if teacher turn into the Vajra, is it possible? Teacher is there and teacher turn into the Vajra. And the Vajra has energy to turn into the teacher. So that has energy to turn into the any deity. So who is watching that itself is purified, itself has energy to change in any shape, any name. Because mind has no name. Our pure mind has no name, no designation. We never saw. So now we are seeing this is that. This is my teacher, really my teacher. Now turn into the Vajra, now turn into the Padma Sambhava, now turn into the Prajnaparamita. Yellow lady with the forehand arm is there. Who is there? Who is seeing? But that I am seeing. Who is I am? Then going to the mind. Mind is seeing. So up to now, why you are not seeing? Because I have no trust. I have no confidence in me. Why you have no confidence? How I will do confidence? Because I never saw myself. I never saw my mind. So how I will have confidence? Then you think, oh, this is my wrong. This is talking dualism. Who never saw, who never saw the mind that itself is mind. Mind is that. The who think that I never saw my mind, that itself is the mind. So then experience is going on. So how to use the experience in the right way? Then how the feeling is coming? How to purifying each stage your mind, like this talk collection, collection of that talks essence is called Prajnaparamita. And many people say, Prajnaparamita is talks of the Shunyata. What is Shunyata? If there is object, then okay. Oh, I am talking today about the New York City. So okay, there is New York City. So I went there, I saw there, then I am reporting here, okay. But you never saw your mind. There is no object. Mind itself has no object. Then without object one, then how you will talk about that? And there is no description of the Shunyata. Shunyata has nothing, talk. When Lord Buddha, he got himself experience, so then first he started to talk and he said, how I have to communicate this. Masam means it is, how I have to communicate this, my understanding. Because it has no word to explain. First number, there's no word. And second, it has nothing to think also. It is beyond the thought. Masam che me. So that stage is the, really Buddha's stage. Getting Buddha's stage is that. Getting enlightenment's stage is that. So that is not this time, this sight. That is beyond this sight, that sight. Then saying paramita. Par means that sight, not this sight. So who is that sight? So really that sight is our mind. Our mind is that side of our. We have nothing to prove. How is the mind? So many people will think, oh, I will do much effort. So effort will bringing me the, Buddha, enlightenment. Only effort is not bringing the enlightenment. That Shakya Muni himself has shown. He done the 6 years austerity. He was sitting, not eating, not talking, not taking shower, not taking food. So he's sitting, become very dirty old man and old. Then nearly to death and nothing, no enlightenment. Finally he went Naranjana river to take little water drink and just to throw on him. So he was fall down there. So nearly to death. And he also here there is a fisherman's guitar saying you don't be very tight, otherwise your guitar's string is broke, then you are fail to sing. Don't be very loose, then there is not giving the sound. So he heard these things and he really fall down. Now he's nearly to death. So it means he is going to, he says, is going to nearly to break his string. If string is break, then he have no chance to sing. So that is the mind. Mind itself, to purifying the mind, that is our duty. So to purifying the mind by making difficulty for the body, that is not coming in the right Buddhism's idea. So in the Hinduism and Buddhism there is many argue, many talk, many debates. So Diknak, the great philosopher of Buddhism, Diknak, Acharya Diknak, who wrote the Abhidhamma Kosh, like this, Vasubandhu and Diknak. So so they are saying, oh, making torture for self, body, and thinking that will getting virtue, that is Hinduism. So Hinduism, there is a pious meditation, like these things. So very hot sun, then you have to put a whole thorns, plant which has very long thorns. You put all around, and then four sides make very big fire, and must be very hot sun. And naked you have to jump on the throne and lay down there. So that is a practice. So that has also meaning. Doing that practice, if that went success, they are getting next life, they are getting into the God realm, some place, in the form realm, where there is a very, good body, form, very beautiful, very handsome body, and then whole day very fresh, and then evening time little going dull, then next morning again return youthful again. So like this stage is getting. To getting this, there is a method, there is mantra, they have some visualization, they have to jump on the throne, and all the fire burning in the heat, whole day they have to sit in the torture like this. So they say this giving torture for the body is Hinduism's dharma, not Buddhism. So real Buddhism's dharma is what? So real Buddhism's dharma is, try to purify your mind. So in the mind, then mind had the quality of the compassion. So try to grow this compassion, and on the path you are not allowed to harm anybody. No harming for the other. Then Buddha says, even they harm you, you are not allowed to repay their action. So that is called the passion. So if you will use one passion, so many lifetimes your anger deeds, obscurations are going to wash away, purifying. Right time if you do the passion. So right time doing passion is very difficult for us, because our habitual or our many lives stand, very bad stand or habitual is with us. So we like it to not fight. I must be patient, because I have the bodhisattva's vow, so I must be very patient. But at the time, sometimes happened, then naturally it will brush, then moment, then forget. So afterward, then regret, oh, that time why I have not used this. Then that chance is finished. So like this, so these all are the pakshak. In Tibetan we say pakshak. Pakshak means the habitual. Many lives we came with our three good friends. So that become really, ourself. Anger, desire, ignorance. So these three really become like our part. So now to trying to wash out that, to take, to do separate, and is very difficult. So that to taking separate, or the washing and cleaning, purifying, actually what is purifying? To purify that, then we have to use the body and speech and mind. But mind is the most important one. Besides this, body speech, little useful, but body speech is not important for us. Therefore, then spiritual means mind's work. Che, tambe che. In Tibetan we says precious religious. Precious religious real work is mind. Mind has to do. And beside this, then just starting to bring the mind into the right way, then body and speech itself is, shaking, itself is going, changing. Why means their boss is changing. So they are the servant, these two are the servant. So boss is doing these things, so they have to do little that side. So that much is showing. So here reversing time. Then many people will think when they clap, then they, in their dualism mind, they will see their enemy's face. What? Oh, for on him. He beat me. He beat me. Therefore today I will say, oh, God. So that type is coming. Actually, that is not right. Really, why you become subject of beating by these men? Why you become the subject of beating by these men? Because you are the made of three poisons. If you are made of three poisons, then your appearances is made of three poisons. So then struggle. Then this is not a first time. Before that, before many lives, same time happened, you and this man. So that time you beat him very nice. So this time again happened, he beat you very nice. And again it is happening. So to not happening this, then you think that who is beating for whom? And who is angry for whom? And who is jealous for whom? I am jealous. I don't think there is any name of jealous in my body. So my mind is jealous. So I never saw my mind then. If mind itself is empty, then empty never making anything. Empty itself is free from the cause. Therefore we are saying Shunyata like these things. And Dharmakaya itself is emptiness. So if nature is emptiness, then it is called Vajra. So therefore all the tantric talks are coming. Bodhi Vajra, you become your body Vajra. You become your speech Vajra. You become your mind Vajra. So most important is mind Vajra. If your mind is become Vajra, it means you are in the stage of the Dharmakaya. So how it is going to become when you complete purify your obscurations, so your mind is become Vajra, your mind's obscuration, everything is purified, then your mind is become mind, Vajra mind. So Vajra mind is called Vajra Sattva. Then we have art, Vajra Sattva. This is holding the bell here and Vajra here, sitting like this, single, and with the concert also. This is Vajra Sattva. So these are the sign for us, but there is no Vajra Sattva. That Vajra Sattva has no father, no mother, no address, no designation, no history. Even we don't know that Vajra Sattva is Indian, American, Mongolia, Tibetan, Russia, we don't know. And never happened on this earth. So Vajra Sattva is that when you purify your mind's obscuration, your mind is become Vajra, that is called Vajra Sattva. So Vajra Sattva's energy or essence is what? That is called the, Samant Bhadra. So like these things are coming, all coming through the mind, and then Vajra has the, Dorje Dun, 7 qualities. So all the 7 quality is in the Dharmakaya. When we will check. So Vajra's 7 quality. Vajra's 7 quality is, first is saying Michepa, no cut. Then second is saying Mishikpa, not going to destroy itself. What do you say? Not falling. Dissipate. Not falling part. Mishikpa. When earthquake comes, then houses are going to fall apart. Shikpa. Stupas are going broke. So like this.
Fall apart.
Yeah, just falling apart and going.
Crumble.
Yeah. So Mishikpa. It is not going to destroy. Tenpa means true. Truth, which we are saying, absolute truth, relative truth. I am saying true. What is true? Real true is that. There is true. True is there. Michepa, Mishikpa, Tenpa, Sawa. It is solid. Sawa. Solid. Tenpa, unshakable. No shaking. Permanent. Tenpa. Mishikpa. Tenpa. Thokpa mepa. Undistractable. Mipampa. No defeat. How you say? Defeatless.
Undefeatable.
Undefeatable. Yeah, undefeatable. Yeah. Now 7. Now these are the Vajra's 7 qualities. So who have these? This 7 quality is in the Dharmakaya. And this 7 quality is who is enlightenment. Enlightenment has these 7 qualities there. So then we should think all this according to our mind. So mind is matching there, but not a perfect one. But all the 7 qualities, little merging, little merging. It means this mind has the capacity to become really enlightenment, because it has some. It is merging, some merging, like the quality of water, wetness. So milk has wetness, blood has wetness, and then honey has wetness, water has wetness, and wetness is the quality. So quality is like this. So mind's quality and the Vajra's quality, little matching. You can do experience that. If you will found it is matching, then you are getting more, trust. More confident is getting there. So that is writing. Buddha says this is only the Vajra's quality. 7 Vajra's quality is solid in the Dharmakaya. So we are finding, now doing research, we are finding our mind. I have mind, I have body, I have speech, I have mind. So this my mind's quality is missing here. So then there is, getting more trust yourself. When you will getting more trust, then that will making you the confident. So need confident to stabilizing our pure mind. Pure mind means Buddha essence on the permanent stage. So we need, otherwise is it not no confident, then is always changing. People who have no much confident, then their job is always changing. Today working there, tomorrow working there, and they kicked, and then next working there, they kicked, and then afterward now what? So no confident. Okay, then panel we will do one time all this sadhana together. So before this, you people have any question about this, you can ask me now.
Rinpoche, we're talking about austerity. I believe they call it tapas. Do you understand that word, tapas? It means austerity, doing austerities.
Tapas, Hindu. Tapas? What is it?
It's the Hindu word.
It's a Hindu word. Sanskrit, right?
Oh, ale, tapas. Tapas, not eating food,
What?
not drinking water,
Well, yeah.
making little
hardship.
difficulty.
Yes.
Tapas.
In Buddhism, is there any value to doing tapas? Because you said in Hinduism they believe that this is good, and they believe that it actually purifies the mind and it burns karma. But in Buddhism, is there any value to that?
Value means there is doing that, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, Buddhism has like this, but not that you will do the tapas until the Saint Peter show up. We are doing the Buddhism say they are doing tapas, which is called nyungne. 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 So nyungne. So nyungne, that is the thing. To purifying the body, speech, mind, all. So then, real important is meditation at that time. Avalokiteshvara's meditation, visualization of Avalokiteshvara. That is the main important thing. And then, from the speech, you have to chant continuous the stuti. Stuti means praises. Praises of the Avalokiteshvara. You have to continue chant. And body, you have to do the fast station. All the way, you have to do the fast station. Long fast station. You have to do fast station. And one day is allowed to eat the food. And the next day is not allowed to eat the food. And then second next day is allowed to eat the food. And then next day is not allowed to eat the food and not allowed to drink water. Then next day again there is food. Then again next day you are not allowed to swallow yourself also. Sputums come in the mouth, you have to collect in the some bottle. You are not allowed to swallow now, whole day, 24 hours. And you have to chant. And you have to do the fast stations. So that is difficulty.
Yes.
People are. Whole day chant, very difficulty. Especially for the, doing long fast station, whole day is very difficulty for the foreign peoples. They will do, each day they will do 100, then they are very, I done 100, child to the head. So only 100 is not going the day. If you will do very slow, even then not going 1 hour maybe. So whole day doing chap is very difficult. Then no eating, no drinking, no water.
No swallowing.
Again next day you have to eat good food. So like this 18 days there is course. So mostly 16, there are 18 days counting, starting and ending maybe not counting, so 16 days. So 8 day no food, 8 day food. But among the 8 day no food, then there is no water also. First day is no food, you can drink. Second day is no eat, no drink. Third day no allowed to show your syllabus, like this thing. So this seems to be little austerity, little tapa, in the Buddhism. But this was start very after what? After Buddha passed away, then long time after that, then it is start.
So Buddha, by doing all this tapas for 6 years and almost coming to death, he came back to the middle. And he said, no, you don't have to do all that. So what I'm hearing you say is that there's some balance there. Then you do a little bit of this, and there is some
maybe that.
purification.
So one day eat, one day don't eat.
Okay.
Like this are coming.
Does this burn karma?
Huh?
Does it burn karma?
It is purifying karma.
Yes. Okay.
But not very big. It is purifying little, but it is purifying.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Big purifying is only the meditation, right meditation if you will do. So that will going to cross many levels instantly. So in the Chu practice like this, in the trauma Chu practice like this, then in the course there is, like the 21 day you are not allowed to sleep. So like these things are, I think, little tapas. Not good. Buddhism is not good. Big punishment, no sleeping.
Is that the one you have to do in the graveyard?
Graveyard going is not a difficulty.
You're too scared to go to sleep.
that is, only you can eat, you can eat, you can wear, good wear and no cold. You eat a full belly, and also you can bring some eating, drinking with you, okay. But then little who has much fear, those people has little difficulty. Difficulty is mind's difficulty. So that is, then you can see who is upright for whom. Then try to see the real nature of the mind. Mind is getting upright, then body is running away, making to run away. Body itself has no upright. Therefore, if we will offer the full human corpse in the zoo for the tiger, we offer, the corpse never run away because there is no mind. If alive people we push towards the tiger, never it will going back, running away. So mind has the upright, not body. Body has no upright. Mind has upright. So mind has upright, then how it looks like mind itself is. Did mind has nose? Did mind has ear? And mind has a special heart to understand. Mind has a brain? No. Mind itself is no exist. Then where is the upright? Where is fear? Fear is in the mind. Mind itself is not there. Then where is fear? So
the mind creates fear.
So then you can see who is getting the fear. Fear is mind. Who is getting love? Love is coming from the mind. But mind itself has no proof. Then where it is coming? Why it is happening? So big project to know all these things. So therefore going on the channel ground. So many people are winning. Very good result is getting in the channel ground going. They will enjoy. They will getting some result, understanding. And many people, they have no result, they ran away. So like these things. That is not a big austerity. Only one night upright. If your mind is, we are saying darpok. In the Hindi we say darpok. Darpok means the man who is very fair, very upright. What do you say?
Timid.
Hmm?
Timid,
No.
maybe.
What do you say? The opposite of the brave.
Oh.
Cowardly.
Hmm.
Cowardly.
Yeah, so like that. Very upright people, then very difficulty on the channel ground by going, Then first thinking, then hearing, then giving more attention, then you will see also. Then really you will see the bogeyman, which never happened on this earth. But you will experience and you will see, really it is here. So happening like this, and then many shows, many different shows are also coming when you will sit on the channel ground in proper way, proper time, and do the sadhanas. You will see many good things also, also many bad things. One of my friend, now he is living in the New York, So in the Orissa, he went to channel ground to do the church. And daytime he went and round all around the channel ground where is, steep, where is the wood, where is the rock, where is the water. He checked all daytime. So then evening he marked the spot. Then night time he went. So that day is full moon's night. So very bright light. So he went and then he sit there and he's on his spot and he's doing the playing the damaru bell. And after he just looked and just standing tall man. One black tall man is standing, hand is like this and just walking towards him, slowly, walking and coming. So he's looking very funny. So he forget to chanting the prayers. That is time. And it came near him, nearly to stepping on him. But only his bravery is he never quit his seat. So he's sitting there. But not. Then going backward. Then he's looking this and just going backward. Then he's watching this. He never sit up, bell drama, and no chanting, looking this, watching, and then going far, and then coming again. Then he's doing this. Whole night done like this, and then morning, when it is morning open, then it went back, and then it is stand, and then open, then he looked, it was a tree. Nothing is there, and his whole hand is short. Whole night. So, something happening like this. So here in the Prajnaparamita, then we will find all the talking about the Shunyata. No, many no's are coming. Yes. So actually they like to prove the Shunyata. So Shunyata is that emptiness. Now you should try to understand that right meaning of the Shunyata. So many translated, they say phenom white, something. Then many, they say emptiness, like this. But we will try to, investigate and try to understand the real meaning. So, like the, cup emptiness, cup empty, like the house empty, like the bottle empty. So that empty. So this is the space here, like the empty. And then our mind is empty. So mind's empty and the house empty. What is different? We must know that one. So house empty is really empty. No people is living, therefore empty. So cup, then nothing is contained in this, then cup empty. But mind itself is empty, because we never able to catch, we never able to see, we never able to touch. Even we are unable to draw the mind. There is no sign of the mind. But this mind has the full understanding. Cup empty, that empty has no understanding. House empty, that has no understanding. But this mind empty is honor of all knowing. All knowing is coming there. Fear is coming from the mind, and happy is coming from the mind. Sad is coming from the mind. Like is coming from the mind. Dislike is coming from the mind. So all decision is taken from that emptiness. So that emptiness, that type of emptiness is called the Shunyata. So Shunyata is emptiness as full of the qualities. The emptiness with quality is called Shunyata. The emptiness without quality is called just ordinary empty. Then any question? Other question you people have? There is, according to this, Prajnaparamita Sutra, according to this Heart Sutra, then there is, for the healing purpose, there is a big puja. So that also doing, according to this, to healing. So there in the Buddhism countries, before in Tibet and then the Bhutan, and there is Thailand and Sri Lanka and China, like this, where is the Buddhism, say, all teachings are there. So they are, what they are doing means that healing thing is they are using for the people's sickness, for the specific patient they are using, and really it is very useful. And then that very is using for to not happening the famines, floods, avalanches, earthquakes, like this is stopping. So they are doing. So like the some particular family member is sick, then they are calling the 4 Buddhist priests. Need 4 Buddhism, Buddhist priests, monks. So that 4 people's work, then going okay. Then more than 8 people's. Site means 4 monks or 4 priests need. Then more you like to elaborate, then 8 people they will do. So this is a little big process how they will set up the mandala. Mandala, small mandala, Buddha statue, and then all the offering things. Seven offering like this. So table need a complete square. So this is 7 offering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 butter lamp, 7 flower, 7 incense this side, same this side, same this side, same this side. Then building the mandala. So panel is on the top of the mandala. Then there is a Buddha's statue. So they are doing this. So this is common for the healing purpose. So that is very useful for the really sick person, very difficulty case, like these things. Or not happening, rain, all dry, drought, like this, then they will, all the village people, all collection and doing the big puja and calling all the lamas and making this to happening, not happening the payments, like these things. So these are also in the healing. So you don't think that, oh, Heart Sutra is to kick out my enemies, to fighting only. So there is a way, but we are not allowed to do. Not allowed to do. With this, there is one method. If we will use courage for the people to kill immediately, one person, if you like to kill immediately, there is method in this. But afterward, it is this is not right. So it is stopped. So German, one of my Dharma friend, German, who is Lama, who is Germany, and now he is done, I think, just he gave up all the Buddhism, I don't know. So he came to me and he learned something from me, good things. Afterward, then he started to learning these things, and he came to me and he says, please, you teach me that method. Then I say, what you like to do with that? Real our enemy is our own, three poison, that we are unable to give up, then other enemies are nothing. Then what do you have to do? He says, my best student is become worse in me. I like to kill him. I said, okay, very good. Then I told, I don't know that method. You go and ask any Lama. I know how to try to, strengthen the life, increase the life, to benefit others, to healing others. That method I know. I don't know that to kill your friend or best student. I don't know that. You can ask any Lama. So after that, we went separate and they never show up. Lama Rinpoche. So like that. So there is some like that also, but no need. So if we will know the meaning of this proper way, it is depend on our mind, not outside. So first you should know that Prajnaparamita, the Shakya Munis or the enlightened, where the enlightened is coming, so that is the mother of the enlightenment. So mother of the enlightenment is called the Prajnaparamita. Prajnaparamita is mother of the Buddha. So then for the out, then Shakyamuni's time, then they show up the sign. Lady with the, yellow lady with the 4 arms, like that one, Prajnaparamita. So that is the form, and this is the reading. So essence of that, what is that? So that real is our mind. If we do proper way practice accordingly, we must progress our trust and confident. So finally, who is going to become Buddha is this very mind. So when this very mind itself is growing the Buddha, means this mind is the Prajnaparamita. So like this, outer inner meaning you should try to understand. So here it is saying essence, heart sutra, heart saying, heart meaning is essence. what is content, their essence is called the heart. So, what is all? Then I told there is 100,000 stanzas. That is the Prajnaparamita. So then they condense. It become 100 stanzas. Then again they condense. Then it comes this much. So this is the all the essence is collected. Yeah. You all people have this same? Yeah. So, first shloka, for whom we are doing all the sadhana starting from the refuge, refuge. So here they make the refuge is, masam chome sherab parochi, maji minga namki ngowo ni. So rangre isi chuyulma, dusum jerve yumla changsalo. So during first session for the Prajnaparamita, then who is Prajnaparamita? Prajnaparamita is that it is beyond the word, no word, and beyond the thought, and full the understanding, all understanding, and which understanding is went beyond all understanding. So that meaning is when it says beyond parol sin, means that side. So that side meaning is not went like the frog, just jump, not jumping. The understanding is moving, starting from here and covering all, and all understanding is get now finished. Nothing left to understanding, so went that side. Beyond understanding means that, and many people will think beyond understanding means just you throw out. Don't think about that. Nothing knowing is beyond. That is wrong. So there is coming beyond understanding. So beyond understanding means you got all understanding. Now we are beyond understanding of our alphabets, because we learn and now we accomplished. Now no need to learn. It is become common for us. So we are learning another more than that. So that is called the beyond. Masam chumeshara parochin. So this very mother of the Buddha never birth. Magye, it never took birth. Minga, it is never going to cease. It is continuous. It is not going to stop. It never get the birth. So it is here. So it is a very similar quality of the space. So here translated sky, namkha. Namkha is not only the sky. This sky, then in Tibetan we say nam. So this namkha's meaning is that mother space. So that mother space is everywhere. It is here in this space, and it is also in this hand, in this boon, and also through this, in this, out this, all same. That is called the mother space. This is wall. Inside the wall there is namka. Outside the wall there is namka. Namka has nothing to cut. That one space. That is called mother space. So nam means this sky which we are seeing up and this empty. So this space is not in the wall. Wall is solid. Outside the wall there is a space. In the wall is solid. There is no space. So mother space means mother space is in, out, everywhere. So the nature of the space, that understanding, that mind, the real mind, pure mind, our mind, that nature is really like the space. Only example is like space. So it's everywhere and nowhere. There is no specific to take, oh, this is that. So why means it is everywhere. If you drown into the ocean, then no need to search the wetness. Everything itself is the, wet. So same case is coming. So space is matching for our pure mind. Pure mind has that much capacity. When our pure mind is purified from the 84,000 delusions, so delusions all purified. So our mind is what? Our mind, this very mind, when it is fully purified, it is become omnipresent. So omnipresent means everywhere. Inside this, outside this, everywhere. Same. So that is, called the, mother space is quality is same. Same as our purified mind. So that is the Buddha's, mother. So rangri isi choyul ma. So which one is that? That is called the primordial mind, which is only full of wisdoms. Ishe. Ishe is understanding or the wisdom we are saying. So real there is in the sutra we can say, so there is Yishe has the wisdom, has countless wisdom, but then all condensed, then it is going into the 5 parts. Then we are saying, dharmata wisdom, mirror like the wisdom. Then another is what? Enriching. That is, economity wisdom, and sort of discriminating, and then all completing wisdom. So like this 5, in the 5, then we put this all together, then okay, it will make the 5 part. Actually, if one counts, so it has countless. That is called wisdom. We say choyul pa, who has full of the wisdom, that is our own mind. That very mind, which is the Prajnaparamita, so I respect, or I will giving salute, or I will giving the first station for that and Chaksalo. This is the mother of wisdom, it is not only the, one Buddha's mother, it is the mother, it was mother of the Buddha, past Buddha's mother, it is present Buddha's mother, it will be all future Buddha's mother. So that, Dusum Gyalwe Yumla Chaksalo. Then here, that this shows, this main text is in the Sanskrit. So at the beginning of 8th century, like this, so they got translated this into Tibetan. So therefore, they have to put the Sanskrit version name. Yagar Kedu means in the Indian language. What is this book's name? Then says Bhagavati Prajnaparamita Hirdaya. Then they translated into the Tibet, that one. Bhökedu Chumden Dema Sherabji Parudu Chinbi Ningbo. So first all the book which is translated into Tibet in the 8th century, beginning of 8th century, and few books also translated into of the 7th century, like this. So all translated books, first name is put in the Sanskrit. In India, this book's name is this. Then letters are in Tibetan letters, but then word is put in the Sanskrit. So this is the name in Sanskrit. And then this translated in Tibet is this. Then starting all the Tibetan versions. So that, future we will see, this original is in Sanskrit. So if this double translated come and there is something, we have doubt, we have to return back up to the Sanskrit version and we will check there. This is first important to keeping name in Sanskrit. And second, when we will see this, then we must obey, or we must give the thank you for those Losavas, how much they worked and how much they made a nice thing, direct to understanding for us. So these are the purpose. Jumdendema Sheroji Parudu Chinbala Changsalo Dige Dage Tuba Tuichigna. So why we are saying this and Dige Dage Tuba Tuichigna, thus I have heard. One time I have heard. So all the Buddha's teachings, when he taught, at that time they never wrote. And no need to write, because there is, his students. Among his students there is many arhats, and rarely there is the, Shuruvakas. We are saying, Shuruvakas are just, listening and teaching. And we are saying, this is the lowest vehicle. Shuruvaka is the first among the 9. But I don't think the Shuruvakas are great. So that terms Shuruvak, and nowadays great Lama, if we will do wet. So from my side, I will choose the, Shuruvaka better than the Lama. Like the Shariputra, Mangalputra, these are Shuruvaka, stage of Shuruvaka. Ananda, Buddha's attendants, those are, stage of Shuruvaka. Then only the Manjushri, and then the, Avalokiteshvara. All these are in the, Bodhisattva stage. little higher than the Shuruvaka. Then above this, then we are saying, Upa Yoga, Kiri Yoga, Yoga like this. So this is inner, this is outer. So Buddha's time, mostly all students are on the stage of the outer. So only open the Mahayana starting from here on this earth, then starting from this book talks, then it becomes the Mahayana, so like that. So that time no need to write. Why means there is many Shuruvaka Arhats. And they will listen one time. So that is, I think better than nowadays tape. No missing, single word, nothing. All perfect. One listen, then finish. We listen 10 times, not going on. Then we need a tape, and then revise, and then listen 1,000 times. Even then we will spell, then we will spell wrong. Not right. So, not like that. That time Shuru works. So here, after Buddha passed away, then at the time of Vusungchambo is Mahakashapa. So Mahakashapa was made the Buddha's regent. When Buddha passed away, that time Buddha gave his shawl. He folded the shawl and gave to the Mahakashapa. You will be the boss of Sangha. So he is become regent, Buddha's regent. So his time, then 3 times he collected all the monks together, meetings, and then talk. What teaching you got? Then they will say, oh, once I heard that, at such a place when the Shakyamuni talked this, then he says this, he taught this, and this man request that his answer, this is the request, then all his story is going. Then all this, he collected all the Buddha's teaching 3 times, Mahakashapa's time. So that time, then talking, so here says, once I heard that, when Gyalvo Cup, when the Shakyamuni is in his kingdom, Gyalvo Cup, Rajgiri was his kingdom. So near Rajgiri, then there is the Gradarkuti. The Vajra Peak mountain is there. So now all the earth and everything is going, shrinking. So that time, Mahakashapa's time, so they say, when you go on the top of the Vajra Peak by walking, so it will taking whole day to walk to reach there, and the night you have to stay there. Then coming back, then little, not whole day, but a quarter like this, that there is like the 75% of day is going to coming back, and then going up it will taking 100% that day, whole day. So now a day we can go 1 hour like this and we can come back. So mountain is that mountain, same mountain. So everything is shrinking, I think, going small. Or maybe we are become big, I don't know. So like the same in the Nepal, the 3 great stupas. So one is called the Bodhanath Stupa, another is we are saying Swayambhu Stupa, then another is we are saying Namo Buddha Stupa, Mahabuddha Stupa. So that Swayambhu Stupa. Swayambhu Stupa is on the mountain. Mountain's name is Elephant Mountain. So Elephant Mountain is, third Buddha's, pilgrimage place. And third Buddha stayed longest time on the Elephant Mountain. So Elephant Mountain, when we will go up from the Kathmandu, it is standing near Kathmandu, from the hill of the mountain to go on the top. So at that time, it is taking 1 week to arriving on the top. And on arriving there, then they will see the Mount Kailash. All these things are seen when there is clear sky, that much. So now nothing, that we can walk there, 1 hour like this, 1 hour not taking, 20 minutes like this, 30 minutes, we can walk up and come down, nothing. So all these mountains are, strange. We have to check. Maybe we become big, or mountains are saying we don't know. Oh yeah. So on that, Chago Phungbo relax on the mountain, Vulture Peak Mountain, Gelongi Gendun Chambo Tang. Vinaya, Sutra practitioners, great monks. And Changchu Sembe Gendun Chambo Tang. And the Bodhisattvas practitioners, there is many priests. Sanghas from the Bodhisattva stage and Sanghas from the Shuruvaka stage. There it say at that time, Jumden the Samana was Jabi, Church Namranji Ting and Zinla, number Shukso. And then at that time, all the meditation has the name. So last we are talking, and now what we are doing the Guru Yoga's meditation. Now, foundation. We are making the foundation of the meditation. So that is Guru Yoga. Guru Yoga's meditation we are doing. And this time, at that time, on the Giridhar Koti, then Shakyamuni has done the meditation, which is called the profound vision. Profound visions meditation. He sit in that meditation. At the same time, then the great Maha Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, he is doing the meditation of Prajnaparamita. He is doing, same time, he is doing the Prajnaparamita's meditation. And he is really giving deep, mind focus, or what do you say, concentration. Deep concentration, how it is working. How this, mind, real mind, pure mind, which has capacity to make the Buddha, so that Buddha's mother, how we will bring this to understand, how we will realize this, how we will test this, how we will use this. So he is thinking on that, and his concentration is in that way. Avalokiteshwaras. That is also Avalokiteshvara, why he is doing this meditation. This meditation is doing under his teacher's order. He is doing research, he is working on that, he is keeping mind focus on this, and teacher is also giving the energy for him to go deep, to go deep, to go deep. So like that. And that time, then Buddha has gave the energy for the Shariputra, who is Shuruvaka, great Shuruvaka. And this one is the Bodhisattva. So Shariputra, and make to talk by the Shakya Muni's energy, Shariputra make talk to the Avalokiteshvara. So he talked like this: Riji Puam, Riji Pumo Kanglala, Sherabji Parodo Chemba, Samuchopa, Chepan Depate, Chidar Labarcha. So he says, in future Buddhism followers, and who have the capacity to do the Mahayana practice, male or female, who is in the lineage of the Buddhism and who like to learn how to use that our pure mind, which is Buddha's mother, how we can use, how we can utilize, they can utilize. So he asked this question, how we will make message for them, how we will put the teaching for them. So he talked that one, Shariputra. So when he said that, then the great Avalokiteshvara, he told this for his answer. So this talk, both sides, why they are going talk is, Buddha's energy. Buddha make them to talk. Sharipu, Rijipum, Ganglala, Sheraji, Farudu Chimba, Samuchopa, Chepar Depate, Didar number Tawa Chade. So really our lineage holder, male or female, follower of Buddhism, who really like it true, utilize their pure mind into the Prajnaparamita stage, understanding how to prove our pure mind is the Buddha's mother. Buddha enlightenment is coming through this mind, therefore this is the source of Buddha. Source of Buddha is the Prajnaparamita. So Prajnaparamita itself is our pure, purified mind. So how we will recognize this and how we will utilize this? So he says this way. First you should check your 5 skandhas, Pungbonga. So 5 skandhas ngabo teda kyang rangsinji tongbar yang dakbar chesu tao. You should try to understand each skandha. You watch, you do the investigation. So it goes into nothing. It is emptiness. There's nothing which is solid 5 skandhas. No. We believe there's 5 skandhas. This is the great. But if we will try to investigate, is this really? And it will go further. It is go into the emptiness. Nothing, all 5. You should try to test this. You should try to check that, he says. Tongbar yang takbar chesu tao. Until you go to that is emptiness. You have to try. You do the investigation. You see? Then he says, Suk Tong Bao. Therefore, when you go to the full understanding of the five skandha is emptiness, there is nothing left which is called the five skandha. Then you turn, you can see. Then form. What is the form? Form itself is emptiness. Then you will going to understanding form is a emptiness. Why form is a emptiness means emptiness itself is a form. Therefore, you are going to understanding like that. Then really you will do experience and practice and meditate. Then you are going to finding there is no emptiness rather than the form. And there is no form without emptiness. So, you are going to experience, you are going to understanding yourself. If you will start like this from the five skandha, go and search and investigate and do the experience, so emptiness, then you see the form. Form itself is emptiness. And if you got the understanding of form is emptiness, then emptiness is form. That is also coming, understanding. So after that, then you will see there is no other emptiness than the form. Then there is no form without emptiness. So that stage, understanding is coming. You know. Therefore, Teshindu, like that, then Chorwa, Dushe, number Sheba Nam Tongba Ho, like that, then you can see. Then Chorwa means a touch, touch or feeling. Dushe, understanding, perception. Then Dushe,
mental formations.
Then number Sheba. So all these are also emptiness. You are going to finding. So here not saying the, you should keep in mind that he is not giving order or the, he is how we can say, not forcing. You have to say this. So these all are teaching. Still is that you do first investigation and concentration yourself this. Then you are going to getting understanding of this. Then you do this one. Then you are going to understanding like this, So this is the teaching style. Not a order one. You have to think. The form is emptiness. No. You're saying you do in the way and you try to realize yourself. Then the understanding is coming. Where it is coming? In your mind. That mind, what is that mind? That mind is called the Prajnaparamita. That mind is the, mother of the Buddha. This mind will giving the birth of Buddha. So you have to experience yourself saying that. Teaching style. Number 7, Tongbao. Therefore, Sharipu, Teta Vena, Chu Tamche Tongbani de. So therefore, all the Dharma, everything is emptiness. So Dharma means all the worldly activities are Dharma. Walking, sitting, eating, wearing, buying, selling, everything. Everything is called Dharma. So doing our spiritual Dharma, then special, then in the ancient time they made the right meaning. They're saying, Dambe Che, the special, the precious Dharma. Precious Dharma means then all this our saying, we are saying dharma, that. So actually dharma means all activity. So here says all dharma is emptiness. By this then you are going to understanding all dharma is emptiness. Not saying the dharma, Buddha's teaching is emptiness. Saying everything is emptiness. Yourself is emptiness. And your nation is emptiness. Your state is emptiness. World itself is emptiness. That is going to understanding. Why means because tsingi mepa, there is no sign. Makepa, and there is no birth. Mangakpa, and there is no manga, how you say, seeds or stuck or closed, like these things. Gak is Mangakpa. They have no characteristic. The translation is like that. They are unborn and unseasoned. So these things are very high. If we will think immediately, then we never feel that stage. We never feel this is emptiness. We feel this is solid. I am here. You are there. It is that. Then these all are prepared. These all are made, and it is put, and it is here, and afterward it is going to taken away. There, this is solid. We will think like that. How much we will think this is empty, this is not born, like this is never going off. It will remain as it is, because according to the who is watching, watching is our sight. We are watching for this. And our sight is not a purified one. Our sight is full intoxicated with the dualism. So then we decide this, then it is as it is. But when we purify it and try to do all this meditation accordingly from the skandha like this, it each will taking month, many months, each stage will. Not that going one time then finish. So after that, then really you are going to purifying, then naturally you are going to understanding what is what. Sini mepa, majeba, mangaba, tima mepa, tima dan talwa mepa. Driva mepa, kangwa mepa, oh. So these are the, nature, dharma's quality. All the dharma's quality is that. Therefore, it is emptiness. He have to say. The nature of all the dharma is like that. You have to do the investigation like this Vajra, where it came, where it go, who made this, and why it is here, and why we named this is Dorje, Vajra. Is there any sign which is saying the Dorje? So like this thing, each one, if you do the investigation, then really it will go into the nothingness. No value. Like I am thinking myself, oh, I am Dawa. And you people are seeing me, oh, this is our friend Dawa. So this is Dawa. But where is Dawa? No. This is head. This is not Dawa. These two are arm, hand. No Dawa. And this is belly, chest, belly. no dawa. Feet, no dawa. Skin, no dawa. Bone, no dawa. Blood, no dawa. Then where is dawa? Then why I believe I am dawa? And why you people are believe that I am dawa? Who made that? Then, oh, my father's friend, he named me in the young time. So I become dawa. He named, at that time he named you John, then I'm John. Now, no perfect, no solid, no proof. So everything goes like that. If you will go, then really feeling, oh, that's not truth. All are lying, huh? Just a make-up. Not true one is there. So like that thing here. Seripu teta vena tongba nila sugme. So therefore, all are empty, then emptiness has no form. Shunyata has no form. Our mind is emptiness. Our mind is Shunyata. So therefore, mind has no form. Nobody is able to see the mind because there's no form. And nobody has the capacity to touch the mind because there's no form. Tongba nila sugme. And emptiness has no, feeling. And, no perception. And duje me. Nothing. There is nothing. And emptiness has no consciousness. And emptiness has no eyes. And no ear, no tongue, no body, no mind, no form, no sound, no smell, no taste, no feeling, and no dharma. Emptiness is. So nature of the emptiness is like that. Tongba ni. Here saying tongba ni, tongba ni. And only empty, then we are saying, how say tongpa. Tongpa ni means emptiness itself, like this is coming. So mind, like if we will show our mind's quality into that, then really it is amazing here also. Pure mind's quality. Because mind itself has no form, then no touching, then mind has no smell, and mind has no taste. So same case is coming there. And then many people will think, oh, mind has a taste. Sometimes I feel happy. Sometimes I feel sad. That is mind's taste. That is not a mind's taste. That is like the mind itself is like this space. In this space, sky, this sky. So sky is there as it is. But your delusions, your ignorance is moving like the cloud and then covered, then we can't see the sky. We think sky is covered by the cloud, but not covered. Sky itself is there. When the cloud went, that is there. So real mind is like this, and then now our appearances, every work is doing by the delusions, because it is not purified. So nature of the mind itself is a difficulty to experience ourselves, because it become complete, muddy water. So in the muddy water there is, crystal water is there. When we mix up the water into the muddy, so that crystal water is there in the mud. So this become muddy water. So mud is like the delusion, and crystal pure water is like our mind. So now it mix up. So now we have to do this one separate. To do this separate, then all the Buddha's teaching and then the Buddha's followers' lineage, instructions, everything is with us. But when we try to do this, we like to, how you say this one, water making clean.
Purify, distill.
Filter. So we have to make the filter to bring our mind, but not a chance, because a long time we never work on that. We sitting into the muddy water, so now it is frozen. So there's all the habit is become very strong. Oh, one day I have to die. If I do this, I will become sick. I have to do this. If this I will do, I will gain. This I will lose. This, that, all dualism mind. We become habitual for this, so ourself is frozen. So now to putting into the filter, we have to break out the frozen, to make no frozen. So no frozen making is, only the confident. When you got the full confident, then the frozen is broke. Then you become muddy water. Then we can put into the, filter, then really pure water will come in there. So like this case is hanging now. So many people will think, oh, I like to become Buddha tomorrow, immediately. No, because there is now filter is there, everything is there, but myself is frozen, so what to do? So first there is left some work. Oh, that is. So then he has a Miki come ne Yiji come, Yiji number 7 come pardon, meto. Everything is not now showing negatives. Marikpa me, and actually there is no ignorance. Marikpa sepa me, there is no way to finish up, to purify, because there's no, then why need to purify? If that is so, then there is no old age, no death. That you have to do the practice until you got full confidence. There is no death, and no old age. Until you experience yourself, you have to do meditation and practice. There's no, but you have to experience up to that. So after complete that, then again, then you can think. Then you will get easy. One experiment you got, then rest is very similar. It will make you quick understanding. Experiencing is coming easy. Like that, there's no name of suffer. There is no name of the origin of suffering. Gokpa, there is no cessations, and there is no path, and there is no wisdom. Then you are going to understanding the real Shunyata's meaning is there. So that stage, mind's stage is when full purified, then the stage coming like that. So that stage has no name of the gain and no name of the loss. Therefore, so all the bodhisattvas, they are, coming from the bodhichitta, bodhisattvas, starting from the 6 paramitas action, then they are coming, then they are moving the stage, number 1, bhumi, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this, So after getting up to the 10th bhumi, then further, then there is no except no abandon. Like that stage is there, so they stuck there. So how to cross that time? That time is the strange time. Now, if you will go up to this brim, so you have to accept this is your path, way. So you are working on this path. Now finish. Now what to do? Further work or just stuck there? So like that, this stage is. Saripu teta vena. So like that stage, Changchup Semba Nam, Topa Mebe Chir. So Bodhisattvas, real activity, when they came up to the 10th bhumi, up to this, so what purifying means, so they are purifying, just serving only for the other, like these things, so they are just accumulating great merit, and they are going to, purifying all their obscurations, like this, without aiming to gaining myself some profit. No aim. Only aim is to serve others. Only thinking benefit for others, but naturally they gain. And they lose all their obscurations. And they gain, instead of this, they gain the wisdoms, purities. So, therefore, without care, so the bodhisattva will gain. Without no longing, they will gain. That is the nature, natural. Therefore, then all the bodhisattva is depending on the 6 Prajnaparamitas to purifying their self. So they are depending on the Prajnaparamita practice, and they really depending on that, doing practice. So by the practice energy, so all the obscurations of bodhisattva's mind is purified. There's nothing is left. No obscuration sign is left, so there is no fear. If there is no fear, then there is no hope, no doubt. So on that stage, fearless stage is arrived. So it is completed a great goal, and then really they will walk from here also. Then they have no fear, they no need support, nothing, no hope, no fear, they will walk. First there is, just, depending on other caring, but they are gaining to cross all. There is the support. Now there is no support, but they become fearless, so they can walk. No need of the support. So that much, the fearful man is become completely fearless now. So that is become, one who is spending life on depending one, but now it completely start to not depending. So it is a big change. That big change will making really to getting the enlightenment. Enlightenment stage is getting by that big change. So all the past Buddhas went with this way, and all the present Buddhas are going on that, and future Buddhas, everybody happy to go through that. So all the past, present, future Buddhas, they depend, finally they depend on the bodhichitta, bodhisattva, and they work proper way, and they came on this stage, and they got the liberation. They become enlightenment. Therefore, so there is, then he like to teach the mantra. So there is a Prajnaparamita mantra. The energies into the syllabus, all the Prajnaparamita, Shunyatas, the pure mind's mantra. So he like to write here. Tadavana Sheraji Parvata Chembe nga, Rikpa Chembe nga. So this is the great Rikpa. Rikpa is the awareness, they translated. Lana Mebe nga, this is the only highest. Penal, most highest mantra is that. Mi nyampa tang nyampe nga. So everything bringing into the economity stage, this mantra. Tungal tamji rabdu shivar chepe nga. All the suffering is going to pacifying. All the problem are going to solve. Mitsun pe na temper shevar chate. It is true. There is no doubt, not wrong. It is true. So you must try to understand that. it says. So here the really essence of the mantra is showing, which is the Prajnaparamita's essence. Tatyata Om Gate Gate Paragate Para Sangate Bodhi Soha. So this is the mantra. Sharibu Jangjub Semba Semba Chimbu Tetar Shepar Sherabje Parudu Chinba Samola Lapar Chao. So that is given by the, by the Avalokiteshvara to the Shariputra. Then he says this is the thing that we have to put future, our generation, Buddhism practitioners to do practice. So up to that they talk, and then the Buddha he like to witness that, prove that. So he made to talk these two by his energy. Then and then he opted his meditation. Samba Samba Chambo Papa Chenes Anjula, and he gave good for the good or the support or exception. He accepted the what the his talk is. Lexo Rigi Putation or Tetation the Chidra Tamba Shindu, Sheraji Parado Chamba Samola Cheber Chate, and all we have to practice that. So he opened this one order. So all the 10 directions, Buddha and Bodhisattvas, everyone liberated, one agree this one. When the Shakyamuni said this one, then also on the earth, then at the time, so there is Shariputra and Avalokiteshvara and all other many great priests from the Shuruvakas, priests from the Bodhisattvas, and also there is countless gods. Then also the human beings, and also the demigod, means yakshas, rakshas, these are coming. And also Gandhara, and all the sentient beings who are attended there and who hear this message, everyone. This Shakyamuni's teaching, so everybody trust, everybody give their confident trust. So up to that, this is the hard sutras that is finished. Then we are here, we are eating, we are making this one daily practice. If you will do, then to reversing the negative energy. So to reversing negative energy, your motivation should be very pure, and your mind focus will be for your 5 poisons, for your 3 poisons. To purify, that is your duty. So if you are trying to purify that, then all the negative energy who like to increasing that, so naturally they are going to finish up themselves, because your work and the negative energy's duty is different. So there is Kigritonra Jeju, 80,000 obstacles. Each person, we have 80,000 obstacles. So 80,000 obstacles duty is to increase the 5% more in us. So when we try to purify, to finish up all these obscurations, then naturally they are unhappy. So no need to kick on their head. We will work to purify this, then they naturally run away. Because their work is not going in the right way. How much they try to build, everything is going fall down. Then so here reversing. So all the reversing, this is the truth's curse we are saying. We are talking, really we are thinking, really we are doing, really we have trust into the Buddhism, really we took the lineage and authority, really we took the proper way, refuge vows, we entered Buddhism, really now I like to become the enlightenment, that is true. So what is wrong? Now I will say true, then here it is saying, Namo Lama la chansalo, Sangye la chansalo. First I have to, fasting for my root guru, and then the Buddha, then the Dharma, then the Sangha. Then I am fasting for the Prajnaparamita. What is in me true? What I have true? That which work I done in the true, without how we can say non-virtue. Without non-virtue, what I done, that energy, and what I am thinking now, that is true. I don't like to deceive. What I am doing is true. So that true must have the true result. So now I need result. All my truths result. Yeah. So collecting the result. How I will collect means, in the past time, Indra, on the top of the Mount Sumeru, first got level, that is called Indra. So Indra, in the past time, Indra, he recite this, Heart Sutra, and he tried to understand this. He gave concentration on that, and by knowing the meaning, he recited this. And all his obstacles, everything is finished, dissolved, purified. Indra, he done that. So like that, same as that, I am not saying, telling lie. I am reading this in the proper way, and I am trying to understand the meaning in the proper way. So now I am thinking, I am doing as he done, I am doing also. Therefore I need to purify all my obstacles, negative energies, everything which is disturbance for me, making disturbance to understand my pure mind. So all peacify now. I am doing right, so I need the right. So saying like this. So, all the maras, obstacles, and then the sins or the negative energies, everything which I dislike, which is against for my thought. I really like to get the enlightenment. So then That is my true. I am saying true. So not happening these. So who are there? These are against of me. So all must be finished up. So their energy return on their head and finish. And they must become their self peaceful and harmless. Shivar Juji, Rabdu Shivar Jurje. And they must become the permanent peaceful, who are anger, jealous, like this thing, not only temporary. They must start to temporary and it must become permanent peaceful. They never return the bad mind again. Rabdu Shivar Jurje. So this time then we are doing the collapse. Shivar Juji, Mebara Juji, Rabdu Shivara Jurje, like this. Ne kange tenjin draba junga ba meba, ke meba, cheba meba, tang meba, hongwa meba, dro meba, tate tumi, tenji me, draba nishi shiden ba. Chobe sanje ma namji, tamba de la chang sa lo. So this up to this is just we are doing the after after we destroy our anger, negative energy, all the poisons, and then the who is in favor of this, everything is pacified, and then we are praying for the Buddha's quality, enlightenment's quality for all them who is now become peaceful, and they must have the enlightenment stage. So who are anger, so including by our own anger, so we say anger, you return back and you yourself dissolve. So who are working for this, so become all unhappy. So then here, then we are saying, oh, Buddha's energy, this all must make full happy, full peaceful, joyful make. And then after then saying, they must then praying, after clapping, then everybody, including myself, everybody must know the nature of the enlightenment, which is called Buddha. So then that time looking in ourself, not looking outside, just watching our own, try to understand own self has this nature. So then really satisfied, and then just doing, oh, this is great. It is in me. The very precious is that pure mind and purified mind. So that is the precious means that only. That is the Buddha's mother. That is in me. This has the quality, all these qualities. They are reading the qualities, which all quality is contained there. So I really appreciate this. Tamba de la Chandalo, Zobe Chunchun Rupa la Chitang Nangdu Tsewa Yi, Pardu Cheba Tamje Kun, never shiver Zetu soul. So this last one is brought from the other sutra. This one, for land is aspiration, for aspirations. These are different, not with all this. They have done the addition. So Changchu Drupa La. So I am working for enlightenment. So outer, inner, who are dislike and who like to harm me, and who is doing preparation for me to have the obstacles, all these must be pacifying themselves. They must get satisfaction and they go away. Don't disturb me. So this is aspiration. No, I don't agree. Yeah. So now any question about this? Okay, then close. Okay.